Hi everybody, I'm Aubrey Johnson and I'm here with my fellow teacher and friend Cecile Elias. We're at Moxie Mind and Body Pilates Studio at our South Hills location in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today we're going to be going through the series of 5, but before we do that and just go through and you can follow along, work out along with us, there's 2 very important things I want to touch base on before we do that. The first is I want to actually address why the series of 5 is in the order that it is. There's a method to the madness behind why we do the exercises in the order that we do them in. And the names themselves will actually give you a little hint to the sequence and how they build on top of each other. Okay, the whole mat is like that, but this is a good little snippet for you to see how it builds. So Cecile's going to show and demonstrate in case you don't know what the actual exercise is. So for the single leg stretch, it is what the name is. One leg is stretching in, one leg is stretching away. You're doing one leg at a time. The double leg stretch is just what it is. 2 legs stretching in and away at a time. It's a little more challenging now because with one leg always being in towards you, it's a little easier to keep the support and stability in your pelvis and the strength in your center. So those were the 2 Joe had. Then, brilliantly, Ramana then added the last 3 of the series, the single straight leg stretch, which this just circles back to our single leg stretch, but now with a straight leg, 1 leg at a time. And now we have our double straight leg stretch, 2 legs at a time, more challenge because look, there is nothing closer to her powerhouse or her points of stability, so it's more of a challenge there. And then we wrap it all with a nice big bow with the crisscross, which is just your single leg stretch again with rotation. So we come full circle. So if she were to just, I'm going to yell out some names. Okay, Cecile, the single straight leg stretch, go. And crisscross. And double leg stretch. Right? Okay, this is kind of like a fun game just to see like, hey, do you know your exercises? But there was no building progression on them, whereas the first way we did it, you could see that. So now let's kind of, I don't want to say debunk, but nip some things in the bud that are either just bad habits or little cheats, or as we were saying before, like loopholes. So we're going to go through 5, just pick 5. I'm sure there's more we could go through, but these are the ones that make my eye twitch a little bit. So these are the ones I picked. So Cecile's going to show you what we're working towards and what we're trying to stay away from. So for the single leg stretch, she's going to always hit the bullseye with her leg that's reaching away, the same bullseye. So go ahead, Cecile. Single leg stretch. And she's a more advanced practitioner, so her bullseye is going to be lower. If you're newer to this, your bullseye could be up here, but you're always going to hit the same one. All right? This carries through to your double leg stretch. But in double leg stretch, we're going to focus on the breath. This is a breathing exercise. So we need to breathe, obviously. Keep going, Cecile. But we need to focus on the exhale. We will naturally inhale, but what we won't naturally do is fully exhale. So her breath is going to tell her when it's time to inhale and reach away again once she has all the air out. And I'm going to even challenge her to say, okay, go for another second or 2 when you think you have all the air out, Cecile, and get a little bit more. All right, so that's our double leg stretch. For our single straight leg stretch, what we're going to make sure is that whether you're holding your thigh, your calf, or your ankle, I don't really care, but what I do care is that you are holding it. And you're not doing this, do the creepy finger touch, Cecile, please. Like, go ahead. This weird, like, it's like I'm putting on high knee socks or something. I don't even know what it is. It's weird. It's just like, la, 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 la. The upper body's doing nothing, right? Pilates is a whole body workout, not just pieces and parts. We work as a whole. So she's going to grab her leg, and you can even see, maybe not from this angle, but she's in her shaved position. So there's another Pilates exercise we're not even going to today, but it's in there. For her double straight leg stretch, again, focusing on the upper body because that's what's not moving, right? So as her legs are reaching away, her hands are going to be either stacked or interlaced. I don't care which one, but you need to keep your head pressing back into your hands to traction the neck and provide opposition as the legs reach away. Not the like Mickey Mouse ears or like antler things, like these things. La 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 la. All right, so we want not this, but purposeful hands behind your head. Those things are going to carry through to the crisscross. All right, so crisscross. Actually, Cecile, can you stand up for this one because it's a little easier to see straight on. So for crisscross, it's just our single leg stretch with rotation, right? So we've shaved our hands behind our head, right? We're not going to move our legs. We know we'd be doing single leg stretch with that, but we're in flexion, right? And then we rotate, and we come through center, and we rotate, and we come through center. One more time each way so you can see that our head is actually staying on our center line. We're not doing our side to side and side to side and all this crazy like box stuff moving around, right? Keep your box square, keep your pelvis stable. All right, with that said, let's put it all together and move and flow and keep those things in mind. You ready, Cecile?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. For single leg stretch, she's gonna pull, pull, switch, and keep your tail reaching long. Hit that bullseye. We'll just do 5 of each, Cecile. Good job. Let's go right to your double leg stretch. Fully exhale. So exhale, exhale, exhale. We're gonna give her a little bit more. And inhale, and fully exhale. I'm not gonna tell you when to reach away. You reach away whenever your breath tells you it's time to. Gaze to your navel, and then we go to the single straight leg stretch. She pulls, just like she did in her single leg stretch. Tail longer, and grab that leg, Cecile. I want to see even more open collarbones, right? Keep that chest open. Feel the shoulder blades drawing together behind you. And now double straight leg stretch. She shaves her arms behind her head. She presses her head back into her hands as she reaches the legs for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach out and up on 1. Let's do that again. Tail stays long and reach. 2, 3, 4, 5. Out and up on 1. Keep it going. And then let's reverse. So she has to reach up in 5 counts. And now it's really challenging her to keep her head pressing back, tractioning the neck in her hands so she has the control. And now let's go to the crisscross and lower the leg and pull that head into your hands to curl higher and deeper for 3 and switch and deepen and pull the head into the hands to curl, get longer to curl higher for 3 counts. And now move with it. Go 3, 2, 1 and switch. 3, 2, 1. Can you get that elbow to your knee?
I'm trying.
I know, this is a toughie. Oh, let's get it up there. Oh, let's get it up there. One more time each side. She's keeping her head on her center though, and rest. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day.